The real reason getting ripped as a man will change your life. This video isn't going to be what you think. We will talk a bit about the superficial level, but I'd say that this video is mostly spiritual. Let me start by saying that there are two different types of motivation. There's the motivation of self-loathing, where you look in the mirror, maybe you're morbidly obese, and you feel like absolute shit about yourself. And from the energy of that, you're sick and tired of feeling the way that you do, feeling invisible in the world. And from that place, you begin your fitness journey. So you can prove to everybody that you're more than how they perceive you. That energy can work. When I look at someone like Michael Jordan, I don't know if you've seen his documentary on Netflix. He's a highly motivated person, but all his motivation is from a place of negativity. You can achieve your dreams and goals from that place, but the journey will not be as enjoyable. There will be a heaviness and a darkness, a grim determination. I heard that term from Eckhart Tolle, where he talks about you can reach your goals, but what's the journey going to be like? The second kind of motivation comes from a place of love. Yes, love. I know that that's interesting to talk about in the fitness or motivational space. Self-love, it can sound very airy-fairy. But there's a quote by Jordan Peterson where he says, treat yourself the way that you would treat someone that you care about. Imagine if you had a son or a daughter, how you would view them and all of their imperfections and things that there's room for improvement on. It's from a place of love. When I look back on my life over the last couple of decades, the times where I've achieved the best progress, it's always been from a place of love. Almost like there's an inner voice, like a father figure or a loving mentor pushing me to do deep down what I know is right for myself. As you improve yourself in fitness, it's going to pour over into other areas of your life. I'd say that fitness and getting ripped is one of the biggest foundations that will help motivate you in other areas. I think 1 in 25,000 people have a six-pack. That's not very much. If you get to a place where you look in the mirror and you're happy with the progress that you've made, it's going to do a lot for your confidence. It'll give you a lot of empathy for other people who aren't in shape because you'll realize how much work it actually takes and how society is not set up for people's benefits. Everywhere you go, it's high calorie, garbage food, and that's what people can afford. That is the cheapest form of sustenance, at least in America. All that to be said, when your motivation is from a place of self-love as opposed to self-loathing, it sets the proper foundation for all the other areas of your life, for something much deeper. It's the energy that I'm speaking to you from right now. It's a more loving, masculine energy, like a father figure. So I remember seeing Fight Club when I was a kid and seeing Brad Pitt's physique and how inspired I felt. I was just like, holy shit, how is it possible to look like that? Thus began my journey. I tried everything. This is before the internet boom where you could just type anything into YouTube and get tons and tons of useful information. So from trial and error over the last couple decades, I learned what works, what doesn't work. There are a lot of paths to getting in shape, getting ripped. You just have to find what's sustainable and what works for you. At the end of the day, this isn't a fitness tutorial video, but I am gonna tell you, if you're looking to lose body fat, it's a calorie deficit. If you're looking to build muscle, it's just slowly getting stronger in the gym. That's all there is to it. People tend to complicate it with keto diet, vegan, carnivore. Any of those can work as long as it's sustainable for you to hit your calories to where you can lose body fat and then get the adequate amount of protein to build muscle. That's it. And then over the next week, months, year, 5 years, you will make progress. I think this journey is really important for a man because at the level that I'm at now, I had to build towards this. And if I never picked up fitness, I would still be the skinny fat kid that I was growing up. There's a quote by Socrates that I think is really powerful. It's a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable of. It's so true. As I've seen my body over the years change shape and change form, there's been a kind of internal change as well. Whereas I've grown spiritually, mentally, emotionally, simultaneously, to see how the external and the internal have gone hand in hand is extremely profound. So I would encourage you, regardless of what stage that you're at, you might be really skinny, you might be really fat, you might be somewhere in the middle, start your fitness journey because you're capable of a lot more than you think. And then of course there are the superficial benefits. Women, girls, by default, you will attract more quality women whenever they see that you physically take care of yourself, because it is so rare now for a man to be tremendously in shape. You will be ahead of 99% of guys in that space when it comes to physical attraction. Again, that's just a superficial thing. I believe that the benefits are much deeper than that, the way that it'll impact you spiritually, mentally. If you made it this far in the video, then I want to give you just some bonus information that really helped me along my fitness journey. Number one, intermittent fasting. If you can start intermittent fasting within 2 to 3 weeks, once your body adjusts to that, dialing in your calories for a deficit is very easy. Just drink black coffee during the day, maybe eat a snack before dinner. You can have a big dinner, you can eat all your protein in one meal. You will still absorb the protein. You want to get at least 0.08 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 180 pounds, 180 times 0.8, that'll be the protein that you want to try to hit. When it comes to building muscle, just focus on progressive overload and getting stronger in the gym. Say you're bench pressing and you're doing a weight and you can only do 8 reps. Say you're starting out, it's 115 pounds. Focus every week on just trying to up the rep range. So in a few weeks, if all of a sudden you're able to get the 115 pounds 10 reps, then you've made progress, as small and as incremental as it might be. Then up the weight maybe to 125 pounds. Maybe you can only get 8 reps. Again, focus on that until you can get 10 reps. And it's like this on all compound lifts. If you're getting stronger in the gym over time, you will gain muscle. And finally, if you're just starting out, you can absolutely build muscle while burning body fat. Get into a deficit, lift heavy. You will find that in the first 6 months or so, they call it newbie gains, you will gain a decent amount of muscle and you can lose body fat at the same time. And when you do this, your body can transform really fast. In a period of 6 months to a year, the amount of progress that you make will be pretty massive. And then once you get to that point, progress slows down. And I would say it actually gets more difficult to continue your fitness journey after you've made that initial progress, because progress is so slow. So I'm telling you, just start. There's tons of support out there. There's tons of YouTube channels that can help you. I don't think that this is just going to be a fitness channel. I think this is going to be a general motivational self-improvement channel for spirituality, a little bit of fitness, and overall mental health for men. That's something that's really, that I'm passionate about. 80% of suicides are men. A lot of people don't talk about that, but we'll dive more into it in future videos. Feel free to like and share this, comment. I'll respond to every single comment. Let me know if there's anything else that you'd want me to dive into, and thanks for watching.